everybody. Well, today's video I'm going to do a review on this independent stamping platform and the independent guide to stamping, and of course the book. So I want to just talk about it and the features and show you, and I think really this will really aimed for new stampers out there who haven't, you know, who are new to stamping, and I'll talk my way through it. And I've actually had a watch of the video, and I'll just tell you my feelings, and I'll go through the platform with you, and I'll show you the book as well. I've been stamping for a long time, and I've found it's been refreshed my memory, so to speak, because we do that many different crafts or techniques that sometimes you forget the most basic simple techniques, and that's what I've really enjoyed. So I'm going to turn you to overhead, and we'll make a start on actually reviewing everything. So I hope you enjoy, and let's turn to overhead and make a start. Okay, so I've actually watched the DVD, and there is 3 sections, and it starts from the beginning for beginners, intermediate, and then advanced. Anne Higginbottom, I think it's called, yes, Anne Higginbottom actually is on the DVD, and she goes through everything with you. And what I found was that everything that she's gone through is actually in this book, and it's really interesting read, actually, even for me who has been a stamper for quite a few years. It goes through this different kind of stamps, platforms, stamping blocks, types of card to use, powders, inks, brushes. It just goes, and the different types of inks, like the pigment inks, what they can be used for, the dye-based inks, Versamark, the stamping, which pad which you use for when you're embossing, the fusion, the hybrid, and then the oxides. So, and then you've got getting started with stamping, and this book is really good, and it goes through all the different styles, different techniques, and that. And this is, I found, for beginners, this is absolute a gold mine for beginners who are just learning how to stamp, you know, and everything step by step. And the DVD is brilliant, it really is. And if you are new to stamping, I would highly recommend it. If you go on to creatingcraft.co.uk here in the UK, and you type in the independent guide to stamping, this should come up, and it is well worth the money. You've got 14 projects which Anne goes through with you, and everything is replicated in the book, and then it goes through all the brands, the tools and equipment, what you need, and that. And then we've got a section, these are all companies that sell stamps. So, you know, we've got Aardman, I'm just going to alt no, Brie Mary, Corrine from Tattered Lace, Creative Expressions. We've got Dawn Selection, and I'm not sure which Dawn this is, whether it's Dawn Bibby or Dawn, I can't remember her name now off Creating Craft. I have a feeling it might be Dawn Bibby actually. but then again, I think, and then the design team, part of the iHub here in the UK. We've got Disney stamps as well. Dreamies, another company here in the UK. Phase Studio. Hunky Dory, a company who has been going for a while, is based here in the UK. Rare Earth, again another UK company. Some beautiful stamps here, aren't they so pretty? Let's see, what else have we got? We've got Santoro, Sheena Douglas, and to be honest, Sheena, I learnt to stamp through, well, I got interested in stamping from following Sheena, being a big fan of Sheena's for a number of years, and then of course my good friend Sue Baker, and these are some of her stamps, one of my favourite collections, the Birds and Blossoms. Absolutely love it. And then we've got the Tattered Lace, which is Stephanie's baby. And yeah, so it goes through, and everything that is in the book is kind of replicated in the video, which is really, really good. You know, some people are good at following instructions in books. Some are you know, follow step-by-step instructions, and everything here, as you know, is on the DVD. So you've got the beginners, you know, and even for me, who has been stamping a long time, this is brilliant, because it's something that, you know, will refresh my memory. Oh yeah, I forgot how I've not done that for ages. And using your scan and cut, stamping it something, scanning it in and then cutting out, brilliant. Watercolour stamping, using the platform, spotlighting, the advanced, you know, no line colouring, reverse stamping onto, you know, using your jelly plate, masking a scene, and watercolour. So, and then you've got a glossary, and I think, to be honest, and you even get these already ready for you to stamp, to colour in at your leisure. And I will be using these. I mean, these are just a great source, you know, for my own card making, and even having a play. You know, when I've done my design team work, you know, I've got something that I fully intend to have a play with. And so yeah, so I got that, and then I got the papers as well, which I can use, that will complement and are actually used in the cards. So you can actually make these cards up yourself, because you've got everything here. And then the stamping platform. Now, I've got a stamping platform, but it's quite big, and I wanted something that was small and compact. And I've seen this being used on, there's the load and fold, there's so many different different types out there. But I just wanted something that would sit in my craft bag. And I saw this and I thought, this is just fabulous. And I'll show you, I'm just going to have a quick go through it. You've got a nice sponge on the back, so when it sits down it's not going to move. The lid, you've got, you know, it's quite flexible, and it's got little buttons, so that when you put your stamp on, it hovers over your card, and then you push down and then lift up. It's always best, I think, to press down in the middle, and then keeping one hand on, work your way round. And I love these. How brilliant is that? Little, so easy to come off, you know, so easy to get hold of, because my other stamping platform, I have to try and get the magnets off. So let's have a little go. So I've got some Rare Earth dye ink, And I've got these Byzantine relics. This is another Rare Earth stamp set. Again, I got from Create and Craft. And I'm just going to stamp something just to use. I've not used it before. And I've got some watercolour card. And I'm just going to place that in. And this is kind of, it's a 7x7 measurements. Yeah, 7x7, that needs to go in a bit. There we go. So let's just see how we get on. Let's just move that there. And I want to, I think I might do this mandala. I'm just going to place it on there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, and that lifts it up. And I'm just going to keeping one hand on, just making sure that I don't judder, lift it off, and I've got that. And I know I can actually go back in and ink because I think it needs some more. And with this being watercolour card, it will take a few goes with a few oh gosh, what's the word, you know, start re-inking it, because watercolour card is not smooth and it's got kind of little ridges in. So that's what I'm doing. There we go. I've got a nice crisp pattern, and I can watercolour that. And actually, if I'm not mistaken, I could actually kind of, you know, really nice mandala. In fact, I might have another go. I'll just take that off now because I need to clean that. But let's have a look at this. See how this goes. There we go. I'm having a bit of a hot flush at the moment. And just press down. There we go. How beautiful is that? So I'm really pleased. And because if I want to put the other one on, that's going over the end. So I can just turn this round and let's have the other one on. I'll just get my so this is going to be ideal for me. You know, when I go to my friends and we're going to have a crafting session, instead of having to lug my big one, I've got this one. I'm doing it like this because I think this will look really nice once I've watercoloured with it. Once I've watercoloured it, it'll look nice on a card. And again, press down, making sure. Then when I lift it off, it's kind of still hovering, so it's not. I'm really impressed with this. Really am. So there we go. We've got nice, crisp images, and I really like this. I'm really impressed. I like the how compact it is, and I kind of quite impressed with the give it's got here and the little feet. So this is going to be a well loved, well used piece of equipment in my craft room, and I like it's just so compact and handy, and it won't take up a lot of room. Nice and compact, sturdy, and yes, I'm really impressed. So if you are new to stamping, why not pop along to Create and Craft, and I'll put the website here. In the US it's .com, www.createandcraft.com. In the UK it's createandcraft.co.uk, and well worth the money. I paid, I think it was it $33.74, but because I'm a member I got 10% discount, so but it's worth checking out. And for everything else, that even for me as a seasoned craft stamper, I think I'm going to get lots of use out of this. And it's good just to refresh our memories, isn't it? You know, those techniques that new technique comes out and we forget all the old ones, and they always say the old ones are the good ones. So I hope you've enjoyed this little review of the independent platform. I've enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed the video as well. I must say, it kind of, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh gosh, yeah, I've never thought to do that. You know, so it is really good. And thanks ever so much for watching. I will actually make a card with this, and I'll put it so you can see. I'll make a nice DL card. I think that'll look really nice, and do a bit of watercolouring using my my inks and that. So once again, thank you ever so much for supporting my channel, watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed. I really enjoyed giving you my thoughts, you know, and on this. And if you do purchase one, please let me know what you think. And thanks ever so much once again. Take care everybody, stay safe, happy crafting. Bye bye for now.